In terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Outside, James. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did.
Giannis showing creativity.
Oh my, that is freakish skill from Giannis.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Back to Booker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Booker's got 11 points.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
It's all about Antetokounmpo. Pulls up for three, and Booker is
Tuck it down,
good for three.
tuck it.
Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you can see how quick Booker is to react. No hesitation on that jump shot. He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. They lead by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Yeah.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Doncic outside. The tray. Pass to Jordan. Here's Giannis.
Damn.
Now Doncic. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
We good.
Now here's Booker. Pass to LeBron. On the wing, Giannis. Booker outside. Puts up a deep three.
Gotta play better defense.
And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Difficult shot. There are only a handful of players in this league with Booker's range.
And here we go. It's Butler. For three, Booker.
I gotta lock him, bro. I still got 20 points. You see?
Booker's got 20 points.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Pass to Davis. Inside. On the wing, James. He has 7. Shot clock at 5. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Over in the corner, Doncic. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And Davis pulls it down.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
Great timing by Booker, setting up his teammate for success.
And they double up Doncic.
That was a slow pass.
Okay.
All right, bro. If you know you can't shoot Giannis, don't keep shooting. Especially because he had a hard gripper, too. He's getting triple steam. Holy shit.
But 3. It's good from long range. Davis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Hey.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. Back to Davis. Good D by Giannis. Doncic left side. And Shaq with the slam.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open floor. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
Back to LeBron. O'Neal with the rebound. It's deflected. It's stolen by Davis. On the wing, Davis. To the middle. On the wing, Davis. For three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And Jordan has it in the corner. Off target with his three. 1:10 left to play here in the third. Booker with it. He's picked up by Doncic. It's Davis with the drop.
Wow.
Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Shaq.
Well, when we talk about AD as an athlete, a major component to that is his body control, able to adjust off contact to finish the play.
And here is Doncic. He's got 12. To the paint.
Get out there. Pass back.
Here's O'Neal.
Not yet.
With the slam.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
LeBron outside. Left side, Davis. And here's Booker from
Hey, it
the
was getting screened after
and
screen
that
after
one
screen.
falls coming off of Davis's feed. Booker's got 23 points.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker
Well,
is feeling it, folks.
Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
Screen the dude.
Back to LeBron. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Fast break. Here we go. A nice shot by Doncic. 14 points for Luka Doncic.
Someone get him.
How about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teams?
Gotta guard up.
And that one's good by Davis.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been
I
a
got it,
emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Booker looking around. Outside for Davis. His three-pointers off the mark. And they're pushing it up.
All right, bro, chill out.
Kumbo, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
2 emphatic points.
Bro, stop. You don't have to shoot.
Here's Jordan. Here's Shaq. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
That's good from O'Neal.
2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Booker outside. On the wing, James. There's a good screen. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
And one. And
They
fucking
blow the
one.
whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Stolen by O'Neal.
All the way, Giannis. All the way.
To the inside.
Good shot.
And finished off by O'Neal.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
The kick out to LeBron. And a great assist
Bro,
by
we gotta
Booker
guard him.
as that one goes in.
All of it.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get.
Yes, Giannis, get in the paint. That's what you can do.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Got a piece of it.
All the way.
And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. And Antetokounmpo
Sure.
skews it in.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
James, the bounce pass. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He misses the free throw.
The physical gifts Anthony Davis possesses are just undeniable. He was built to cause havoc down low with his long arms and broad build. He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Back to Doncic. And
Thank you.
Doncic with the triple.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Outside, James. Booker outside. Spins. High post, Davis. 6 to shoot. That one a little long. Here's the break. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets. How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
And here's Doncic from the arc. O'Neal. Pass to Giannis.
Oh, right here. I'm
Another
open.
shot.
That's it.
Giannis with the muscle.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Outside for Davis. And it's off from three-point range. Now here's Jordan. Here's Antetokounmpo.
You're doing too much, but I'm not
Two
going.
free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Not a lot of time to get this one back under control.
No, they need to do their work quickly from here on out.
James right side. Fires from deep. Here's Davis. Second chance shot. Takes it out to Booker. Davis sets a screen. From past the arc. Jordan with the rebound.
Low percentage shot from long range.
Bro, what are you doing?
Decision,
Stop.
especially when you still have a chance to win this.
This has reached desperation time for him.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Booker no good. It's all about Antetokounmpo. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fires the three. It's in. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Giannis, please.
And in that situation,
Stop. Like, oh, you're so bad.
And he comes up big.
LeBron outside.
So fucking.
The three
Thank you.
won't
Give me the ball.
fall.
Give me the ball. Give me the fucking ball.
And now they decide to foul intention.
God damn it. No.
Had to foul.
Slots that game comes this
to
now.
stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done. I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
And so they get the victory here at home. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve.
To the party, I can't call nobody when these banks is trying to me. Bang bang, home bang.
Power to the people.
Bang bang, home bang.
Power to the people.
Bang bang, home bang.
Power to the people. Bamboo weather, you find this crazy Filipino.
I come from the same bloodline as those who took up the front line with all the hooks and katipunan una. I need the arm. I am bum down the body, Elan. Bring them on. I heard they I'm in the now. In the streets and they hand me downs. Shower me in rubber when they crumble down. Yell it. Barely listening now. In desperation, they'll do anything to keep it the crown. Boy, the cats will make a thunderous sound. They do what we do to survive. Making money off of lives, whether suffering and children in the hood. They on the block and the system for the so they ain't tripping when we. I got that Los Angeles slang talk. California throw from the old block. Oldies and your Uncle Rex, see y'all Rex while he was to your aunt spot. Grimlock, I'm dumb rock, hip hop with a little bit of. My click got a bunch of in it, homie with it. Remember.
We don't need no water. 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 We don't need no water.
Yeah, take a look at my eyes, got a scene. Treated like my yeah, I cheat. Pushing that super coupe they ain't seen yet. Another couple million later, I ain't peaked yet.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. We've got the visitors facing the home team. James can't get it to go.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
The three, James. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Away team. Fans, make some noise for your guest team. One side.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
To the paint. Here's Zubac. Brown with some nice D.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
They get it back. Jokic with it. He's picked up by Zubac. And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by James. Over Antetokounmpo. James can't get it to go.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Number 23, LeBron James.
That'll be a 5-second call. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Outside, Brown. Antetokounmpo inside. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
From beyond the arc and then some. James has got 5 points.
And that's the improvement of his game. You gotta guard Braun close at the perimeter. He can be so efficient from out there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Again, Antetokounmpo missing. James with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Another miss by Antetokounmpo. James deciding where to go with it. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. He has 7.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
The ball goes to the away team.
A minute 29 left in the first quarter here.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't see that coming. Okay, wow. Old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Now Antetokounmpo. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Antetokounmpo outside. Clock at 6. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
To the away team.
Their offense has really come together, Grant.
It really has, and the points are adding up.
And there's James from the arc. Counted from distance. James has got 12 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both
Like, you
teams.
stopped him to get the ball, too. Yeah.
34 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's James. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
No one eats up more ground on the drive than Giannis. Gets to where he wants to be in 1 or 2 steps.
What are you doing?
16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From the stripe. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Beal outside. Here's Jokic. He takes it in. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Leading by 8. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
James outside. Oh, LeBron buries a 3.
He's got a lot of weapons, but a sharp one is that little pull-up game. It's so dangerous.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Now here is James. Pass to Jokic. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaylen Brown has shown steady development over his career. He said, quote, every year presents different challenges. I think that's the fun part about basketball, but it's not the same. You got to be flexible, you got to be durable, and you have to be able to grow with the game. Brian?
Allie, he keeps getting better and better. Thanks for that. Good stuff.
And it's the level of creativity that separates LeBron. It's second to none because he's such an incredible ball handler also.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he sinks the second.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Here's James. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And he comes up with a bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 13.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
James goes back up. In the paint, Jokic going off.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Allen outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's good. Antetokounmpo has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Here's James. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
A terrific box out that draws the over the back call.
He had to know that call was coming. You can't treat another guy like a jungle gym out there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo inside. Pass to Zubac. 6 on the shot clock. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws.
Second team foul.
Here's James. Throw it down, Nikola.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame him.
And it's good for 2. He's got 17.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And Jokic throws it down.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing's over.
And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last.
Such a risky pass. Hopefully he thinks twice about attempting that again.
A minute 58 left in the second period. James left side. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. James has got 23 points.
And this should come as no surprise. LeBron James is a ridiculous scorer, but this man also knows how to get cooking.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. James with the block. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they pick up 2. Antetokounmpo has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Yes, sir! LeBron James!
Oh, yeah, the old man can still do that. LeBron James with the catch and finish.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Third team foul.
First one falls for him. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. To the inside, James. And it's James with the jam.
Oh, my God. LeBron James with that power. Do you just feel the rim shake?
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. James attacking.
And that right there is anything but your typical slam dunk. That is a showstopper.
That's what you'd expect to see in the dunk contest. A double clutch reverse, man. Now, here is James. This is the most they've led, 13 points. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his third foul so far. There's 38 seconds left in the second. Antetokounmpo outside. That shot missing. Some solid defense from James. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
The court awareness on full display. Jokic is such a unique big man.
Inside. And the dunk by Jokic.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Damn.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
4 seconds left. James with the block.
A versatile, talented defender, LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
One second left. Brown with the steal. And so we wrap up the first half. Up by 15. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Antetokounmpo's got 26 points.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Pass to Brown. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught. Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense. Maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Now, here is James. 33 points for him. Antetokounmpo with the block. James outside. Knocks it down from distance. James has got 36 points.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot.
LeBron James. Fourth personal foul. First team.
That one's off.
At the line for your home team, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the second free throw is good. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. James, right side. Over Antetokounmpo. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his third foul so far.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Yeah, it's one thing to be aggressive hot shot. It's another thing to get reckless. He's got to stay under control.
Good chance here for Antetokounmpo. Releases from the wing and drills it.
His jump shots improve every season. Antetokounmpo's got a great rhythm on his quick release shots.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. And there's James from the arc. Second shot opportunity. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Zubac. To the middle. Antetokounmpo can't connect. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Down low. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. And that's his third foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
The visitors with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. And that one's good.
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
So my assist,
Brian, some teams are hoping that the league will implement what they call an upper spending limit and others might call a hard cap. Small market teams being dramatically outspent by their deeper pocketed big town rivals. And while this may remedy that, it's not a move that the players are likely to embrace. So Brian, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we will indeed. That second apron might have the same effect. Allie, thanks. And the three off target.
The one thing he and his coach have in common, they'll both have nightmares about this quarter. Yikes.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. A minute 31 left to play in the third. 2 points. That one goes. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. A minute 15 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. The shot by James, no good.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
From downtown, it's rebounded by Zubac.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Back to James.
Give me the ball, bro.
40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Jokic gets the bucket. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense. With power. That's how you do it, big fella.
Now, here is James. He's got 36 points.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
This one for three. That shot, no good.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Antetokounmpo outside. For three, Allen. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. They're up by 5. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4. Next. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Pass to Minot. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Zubac. Here's Antetokounmpo. In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Jokic in the post. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Zubac. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Zubac. And he banks in the layup. Zubac has got his first 2 points.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
Here's Jokic. Brown with it. Defended by Brown. Fires for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
Minot got his first 3 points of the game.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Here's Jokic. Pass to Beal. Jokic in the post. And the dunk by Jokic.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And just look at the body control. Giannis doesn't allow the contact to throw him off.
Here's Jokic. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Jokic has got 10 points here in the second half. To the inside. Here's Zubac. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Zubac. Here's Antetokounmpo. And there it is for him. Antetokounmpo's got 51.
And the soft touch on the floater. Giannis just making a challenging shot look effortless.
And here's Brown for three. It's rebounded by Zubac.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Here's Jokic. Pass to Beal. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Outside, Brown. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Zubac's high post. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket. Zubac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Count it. Jokic has got 24 points.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Here's Brown. Antetokounmpo for three. Jokic grabs the board. Beal outside. Back to Jokic. Here's Minot. Pass to Jokic. Here's Minot. The three is up. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
I mean, look at his face. Jokic knows he can do this. It's just a matter of execution.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 1. 51 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Zubac. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. And here's Jokic. Here's Minot. Fires the three. And knocks down the three.
And they aren't over the limit yet.
All right, guys, what's your take?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a three. But they'll probably try for a two. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love it.
Pass to Brown. Jokic in the post. Count it!
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up. Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Curry with it. Over to the left wing. Here's Minot. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
An elite passer at his position. Jokic just seems to have eyes in the back of his head sometimes. Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And this is how powerful Jokic is, able to still score despite the contact. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Jokic in the post. Here's Minot. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Giannis driving inside. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Pass to Minot. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Now here's Zubac. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count that bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And man, is he in his zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
The 3 from Curry. On target from range.
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
Brown with a screen. Shoots from the right block. Jokic in the post. Just 5 on the clock. Curry splashes it in.
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Pass to Minot. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. 51 seconds left in OT. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Oh! Don't let Giannis in!
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Jokic. Pass to Minot. Launches it. The rebound by Allen.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Antetokounmpo outside. Can't cash it in. Another tie, and we're gonna have a second overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. As we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. To the middle. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo has got 12 points now in the quarter. Jokic in the post. And Jokic throws it down.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Inside. Here's Mina. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Outside, Brown. Antetokounmpo.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates. Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
So it's the home team now. The lead is 2. Here's Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from Jokic. Pass to Curry. Back to Jokic. And right on target. Jokic has got 33.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy lives for these moments.
Now Jokic to the inside. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Jokic has got 8 points in the quarter from 9 feet. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one's wide left.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Here's Jokic. Beal outside. Back to Jokic. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Antetokounmpo outside. And here's Brown for 3.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Talk about trusting Beal in the big moments. No matter the stakes, he can find a shot.
Here's Jokic. Comes up empty down low. All right, guys, what's your take?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Seconds left to play in the second OT period. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo outside for 3. Allen misses the 3. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one.
Suck.
Double overtime game.